everyone. I'm glad we're all so excited for this KFC dating sim. Hello, Cloudy, Sergeant Shar, SARS, Killer Tauntaun, welcome in. Bloom, Swagnrock, Chimkin. Bonjour. He already knows how to handle thighs. Welcome, everyone. Sorry I'm so late today. Good lord, I like knew. I knew stream was coming, but I don't know. I just got, I don't know, sidetracked on things. Oh well. Oh boy. I don't think you'll be banned. I think you'll be fine. It is all good, Cloudy. I hope you're fine. Since I have Twitch chat, like, integrated into my OBS, I don't have nicknames anymore. So I apologize if I don't have the nicknames. Slightly a bit more excited because I got ahead of myself and read that it's Colonel Sanders cosplay. I mean, like, it could theoretically happen. We could do a Colonel Sanders cosplay. That doesn't have to be off the table. You like the curse tag? It's kind of necessary in my opinion. Hello, GD, welcome in. I could see about making it happen. But we are gonna play through the entirety of the KFC dating sim today. So, like, I don't know. Here, hold on. Oh my god, why are you so loud? I gotta turn that down. Holy balls, it's so loud. Okay. Oh my god, it got louder. I'm sorry, it's so crazy loud. But also, holy crap. Settings, please. Sweet Jesus. Quality or speed? Listen, I need this all to be like down there. I turned it down a lot on my end too, and then I turned it down on OBS. I turned it on everywhere, and it was still really loud. Okay. Is that too, that's like a little too quiet, hold on. I don't know, it was also kind of like blasting, but hopefully that's like okay. Are you guys getting this sweet light rain overcast lately? Oh, for the Colonel, thank you for subscribing with your Prime for 17 months, Sergeant, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's like been like kind of cloudy. It was like really nice. I feel like I was able to really recharged this weekend. A lot of it was also because I just like hardcore disconnected from the internet a lot, and mostly just kind of focused on like doing sewing things, which was really nice. So I had like a really nice, productive, relaxing weekend, which is good. So I'm ready to tackle this week. Hopefully things go well. It's always the goal. Nice transitions, by the way, OMG. Thank you. Yeah, sorry again, it's so loud. Just let me know how the volume is. It's super quiet now, but that's because we're not getting like crazy loud opening music, so we'll see. Hello, Jax. Colonel Sephiroth cosplay. Hello, Kevin. Welcome in. Kawaii fried chicken. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is well made. Oh shit. Yeah, sorry to all my headphone users. We've all been dying. I'll be in luck while I finish my workout, but I hope it starts off well. Okay, thank you, Stars. Good luck on your workout. Hello, GD. Thank you for lurking. Florida, it's been hella bipolar. If KFC near me weren't closed, I'd order some right now. This was created by... God, that looks like it's kind of loud for desktop audio, too. I'll turn it down a little more. This was created by KFC people. How did the clicky sound? Oh my god. Should we enter in our actual name? It's good? Okay. Should we put in a meme name? Yeah, we're playing KFC dating sim. Oh no. I don't know how I feel about having to read out dialogue of like romancing Colonel Sanders. Do you want your name, Shar? Should I put in Shar? Beg pardon, KFC themselves made this? Yeah, I think it's an officially licensed. Like, this wasn't like a fan made. I'm pretty sure KFC themselves were like, let's make a dating sim. You're here all night? You want? I could put Char. Full voices for each character? I don't think I can do that. I think I'd cringe too much. My name needs to be Gooby Goobs. Meme name? Should I put in like SpongeBob? It's a legit game they did and no one knows why. Literally no one asked for this, but now we're here playing it. And we're also here playing it because it was a stretch goal from our 3-year anniversary stream, so thanks guys. This game is free if you want to experience it for yourself, but it's only 2 hours, so we'll see. I don't know. Let's see if I can sell you on this game. There's a secret ending you can get away about halfway through that's like super duper secret apparently. But I know absolutely nothing about this game. What do you mean you don't know how you feel? That's what we came for? I'm sad I have to miss a little bit of this, but I'll be back right after that errand. Okay, no worries. Swagnarok. Name yourself Wendy. OMG Wendy. Goob is good too. You like Squidward X Curdle? Wendy though? Thank you, Porter Knight. Do you want Wendy? Because should we be like forbidden romance between fast food? Yes? Yes? Okay, we can be forbidden romance with fast food. I don't know any. This is very anime. Wait, why are we using Steph? Because I don't want to be romanced by Colonel Sanders. I'd rather do something else. We could do something like Wendy. I'm also inclined also for like SpongeBob and goofy names like that, but yeah. I mean, but also Wendy's always says everyone loves her. BRB Google image searching this? Ronald McDonald will never suspect a thing. The guy who founded Wendy's actually worked for the Colonel originally. This is actually just KFC lore. Because Steph is flustered and she can't admit it. Does this look like Honey Pop? I've never played Honey Pop. We have pearl necklace. This looks like a tennis racket. Hearts just on our window. Some strong as fuck looking chicken and some K-pop group. Oh my god, K-pop band poster? Yes. Are you guys ready for this good time? How's the volume? We doing okay? It's KFC pop, you're right. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The art was pretty tame. Volume's good? Okay, cool. Put a good one in Discord. This is actually the story of the McBurglar. Oh boy. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Oh my god. Or you could wake up. Now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Oh boy. We can either smack the clock or throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Game over! Already? You might not be cut out for this? Oh my god! Okay, wait, we'll try that again. I already failed culinary school! Speed run. Alright, the choice. Alright. We're gonna smack that clock up and at him. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling. That fucking rooster alarm clock is the worst. Can't believe I already fucking failed. The fucking KFC dating sim. Culinary students be like, oh my god, I'm so stressed. I have a spaghetti to at midnight. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious just kidding. University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Marionette, hello! Thank you for the raid! Welcome in, everyone! Oh, hi, Toonie! Oh my fucking god. Buff Frog raid? Wait, that's the best emote I've seen on this website. Holy shit. Hello, Lord Kobar. I love this so much. That is amazing. Oh my god. I'm in love. I love frogs. That's incredible. Oh no, I can't do Wumbo. I don't have Wumbo set up for this. Sorry. That's incredible. Marionette, thank you so much for the raid, and everyone for coming. I'm sorry, it is probably my chat options that may be preventing you from sending messages. But hello, welcome. I appreciate you coming over here. I hope your Final Fantasy XIV stream was well. You can zoom in. I can also zoom in that way. Yes. I am gonna play this really cursed dating sim first because this was this and also finally diving into the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV were stretch goal rewards, I guess? Stretch goals? Maybe just stretch goals, period. For my 3-year anniversary celebration of streaming on Twitch. And we hit them. So now I'm playing this cursed dating sim. And I'll also be starting Final Fantasy XIV, which is very exciting. So yes, welcome in. Thank you for the follow as well, Marionette. I appreciate it. I love cursed dating sims. I only played, like, the phone ones. I haven't, like, played, like, a Steam one, so there's this. Did I do the Wind Waker randomizer? No, not yet. I have to, like, set it up and get it ready. I want to go, like, find one and, like, install it, and then I'll play it. Final Fantasy XIV, kinda a cringe dating sim too. If you squint real hard, oh my god. I've been watching one, it could be pretty brutal. I feel like I would fare better, honestly, at like an Ocarina of Time one. You played the pigeon dating sim, a Hatoful Boyfriend? Did I play Dream Daddy or Monster Prom? I've played neither of those. They can be stretch goals if people really like seeing me playing cursed dating sims though. You'll research it too? Okay. I mean, Graha, is that how you pronounce it? We were talking while I was playing Elden Ring on Friday. I was like, I've been pronouncing everything wrong. As someone who's not playing, I feel like that gives me a pass. But now that I'm gonna start playing, I'm like, now I'm going to have to pronounce things correctly. I was like watching the opening cinematic before I made my character and learned that I'd been pronouncing Eorzea wrong this entire time, and I was like, wow, I'm a really bad Final Fantasy fan. But I just know that it's like relatedly / in-ish, like it's related. Ivalice is like around there somewhere. That's the only one I know from Tactics Advance and 12. I didn't know of any Eorzea in any other Final Fantasy games, so that's my excuse. But now I'm gonna play. So now I have no reason to pronounce things incorrectly. So we'll see how that goes. And depending on how much you guys like watching me play through my main story quest, maybe I'll keep streaming Final Fantasy XIV, who knows? Cursed dating sims? Yes, cursed dating sims. Grara? Grara? How do you pronounce that? I can't seem to type his name. Grihua? I'm not from around here. All right.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Lord Kobar, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Also, by the way, if you don't know who I am, my name's Steph. I'm a Twitch streamer and a cosplayer, kind of. I feel like cosplay's on the horizon for me. I'm feeling good. I started doing a lot of sewing. I think that's probably why I feel so peppy, is because I finally did some sewing for the first time in 3 years, and it makes me feel very free. I feel like I've come back home to myself, so that's exciting. But anyways, I play all sorts of stuff. I play a lot of Soulsborne. We're going through Elden Ring right now. I've played through all the other ones. I'm playing Final Fantasy V on Thursdays. I also like playing Monster Hunter. I'm a Capcom creator, which, hey, reminds me, by the way, Resident Evil games are on sale. If any of you were like contemplating picking up a Resident Evil game, they let us know via my Nexus shop. So like it's at least on Steam. Like all of them are like 50 to 70% off or something. I was like looking over the chart that they put, and it's like a really big sale. So if you want to get the game for super cheap and throw a couple bucks my way, you can purchase it through my Nexus shop or just go get it on Steam. I'm rooting for you. Wait, you're a Twitch streamer? I know, oh my god. I have been for 3 years. Twitch streamer, kinda cringe. Ooh. Twitch taught me all about Pog. Pog's kinda cringe. That's okay. I may be cringe, but I'm free. Also, hello, I got a jet nap since I'm still recovering, but I hope you have fun tonight. I hope you're doing okay, Duo. Rest well. Marionette has amazing FF cosplays, by the way. Hell yeah. I love that. Welcome to the Shits and Giggles squad. Truly. Steph is also the boat. Thank you, and I go. You don't have the right letters. Oh my god. I appreciate you anyways, Char. Thank you. Twitch is just another dating sim? Oh, hell nah! No, no thank you. Alright, your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. Oh boy. Should we take this seriously or should we daydream? What if we daydream? I'm curious if we're gonna see any cutscenes. It's here, finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Wow. Mmm, delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. When can do air tea? Literally any time. I'm always down to kick ass and take names. Take names? Take ass, kick names? We can always take ass and kick names. Anytime you want. Yikes, you're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant. Uh-oh. Before running out the door, you're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. This is a long title. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. The art is, like, really good for this game. This player character is a mess. Wendy, what are you doing? Oh my god. Good morning, Wendy. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made my breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Look at her expression, she's even blinking. Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. I love this, like, exposition in the middle of conversation. Hello, Desperado80. You're creating such awesome outfits with your machine. Is that going on the Patreon as well? I actually haven't really created any outfits with my machine yet. I've made pants, and that's about it. But all of it will be on my Patreon. And I will update. Last month's rewards will be going out at some point this week. I apologize for being late on them if you're waiting for them. I've just been so busy. She had a dry biscuit without so much as any butter for breakfast. I know, she was running with a dry biscuit in her mouth. Obviously, we gotta be powerful. That's like a recipe for disaster right there, realistically. And hello, Time, thank you for sharing 200 bits. I appreciate you. I hope you've been well.
Thank you.
Mwahaha. Oh, I see. That's the beginning of my message. YB Deadman, thank you for the follow. I forgot I wrote new things. I tried to update emotes and stuff for stream elements. Dry biscuit is not it. I know, right? You're gonna do so great. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters? I love how ridiculous this is. I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Can you imagine a semester being only 3 days long? Oh my god. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oh my god. It is very self-aware. It's pretty great. You thought that I created the dress I posted earlier? There is a dress mock-up that I've created, but I have not created a full dress yet, but I appreciate it. We have a really cool digital Singer sewing machine that we use for our cosplay. Oh, nice. I don't have a digitized machine. I just have my workhorse of a Singer, but I love it. It's been a crazy weekend, so I'm glad you're a stream. That helps me escape. Hey, I'm happy to be here for you with this really cursed KFC dating sim. A fun time. Oh, thank you for being here too, Time. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Let's change the subject. Maybe that's best for her. It's hard to see Miriam like this, and frankly, quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to something more interesting. How's KFC treating you? I've already fucking failed. I already, like, got a game over. So, but it's good so far. It's really, as Shar has stated earlier, it's really self-aware, so it's pretty entertaining. Congratulations. Hey, thanks. Hi, Taco. Welcome home. Thank you for subscribing for 35 months. Dude, we're almost at 3 years. And, yeah, you know, welcome home. I hope you're able to relax for the rest of the evening. I did refuse to get out of bed. It gave me 2 options, and the alarm clock was really annoying. So I was like, maybe we'll just stay in bed. And we threw it out the window, and it was like, game over. You stay in bed, and you never get out, and you miss all of culinary school, and your life is a failure. And I was like, holy shit. I feel old as dirt, but I hope you've been well. Going to play a little bit of 14 before maintenance kicks you off. When is maintenance? What? Am I planning to play Final Fantasy 14 before scheduled maintenance so that I can't even play it anyways? In 2 hours and 45 minutes? Oh. That's when I end stream anyways. So perfect. That's hilarious. Cloudy, thank you so much for subscribing at tier 1 for 2 months. I appreciate you. Enjoy your 2-month badge. But, yeah, as soon as we get through this dating sim, which I should probably speedrun so we can move on to, 14 as soon as possible. Start heading over to the world right now to accompany. How's life been back on the East Coast? Fantastic. I feel so good. Living on my own. Also living on the East Coast? Great. All great. I'm like on a campaign to try to get everyone in my life that was on the West Coast to move to the East Coast because I think it's so much better. Hello? All right, what are we talking to with Miriam? All summer you've been hearing rumors about oh boy, a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who's enrolled at the school. It's not super duper rainy, but it's been fairly cloudy. Today was pretty humid. It's been raining on and off all weekend. Oh, here's some head pads for you. Did I start this before? Is this day 1? This is day 1. It's all good. You're going to have trouble getting me out of Seattle? I know, that's fine. In and out of the city for you, back to full price train tickets. It's super swamp, but the rain is 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's feeling a little swampish outside, but the rain is really nice, so I don't mind it too much. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now, what about this mystery student we read on the school message board? Any new deets? Oh, get this. I heard his name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student. Do you guys know anyone named Harland? I've never heard the name Harland, like, in my life. I've yet to read, so I'll do that when you get more into it. They say he has powers. He's had them ever since he was born. From an egg. An egg? Joseph! Hola! Thank you for subscribing for 26 months and kicking off this hype train. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Miriam's fingers are unnatural? Oh my god. They're just big anime hands. I'm in the Midwest, so I've had nothing but rain recently, like last week or so. Swampy is more than accurate here, too. It seems like it's been that way in SoCal, too, for whatever reason. They went from blazing heat to now stormy storm. Which is kind of similar to, like, how it was in July for us over here. An egg, like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous! But that thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. You want more rain, girl with glasses? Like, I heard he once fought a bear with just his smile. Oh, hello, Ryan. But we all agree the Colonel's original recipe chicken, 11 herbs and spices, is the way it's meant to be, and it's only at KFC. That's where you want to be. Thank you for subscribing at tier 2, Ryan. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the subs. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Also, by the way, I miss you guys. Thank God California's so dry, it's starting to get crunchy. Yeah, I just hope that the hurricanes don't actually start happening in California because I feel like that'd be a real bad time. California's infrastructure is not built for that. Or, you know, weather, so. Hello, Durfee, welcome in. Is the headache from today's events, Joseph? Please take it easy, maybe take some Advil. Go kayaking? This Sunday? I cannot go, unfortunately. I have things that I am doing, but I appreciate it. I'd like to go one of these days. A sweet baby Jesus, what in the secret blend of herbs and spices are we playing? The Colonel Sanders dating sim. He fought a bear with just a smile. Next year then? That'd be fun. You both sigh, thinking about a student so handsome that the law of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. I kind of love this game a lot already, also. Hey! Oh my god, it's... Does that fucking say Ashley? Spelled A-E-S-H-L-E-I-G-H? It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. Oh boy, she can get anything she wants and she knows it. She's cute as fuck though. She's got a fang, red eyes, dark hair. This is like my favorite cosplay archetype. She's even got a heart titty window. Names are weird. She's great though. She's got a boob window. She knows, she's great. I love her. Get to work at home now? Oh, I'm glad. That's the best. The heart titty window though? Hello, Ashley. I think the most unfortunate thing about her is that her name is spelled that way. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Her fucking thigh highs have chicken thighs on them. Not chicken thighs. Drumsticks on them. She cute, she valid. Oh no, purple hair, always a sucker for it. She's your enemy, bitch wear? Yeah. So good. Chicken thigh highs. I know. She's great. You leave Wendy's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Oh my god. Carmen, thank you for cheering. 100 biddies. I appreciate you. Thigh high supremacy, old watermelon crushers. Wow, you know, I think that makes it worse. She just made her name like that. Out of choice. This game is very self-aware and it's kind of great. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Oh no, my weakness toxicity checks, no. Oh my god. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. Oh my god. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Wow. Ahem. Van. You rang. Oh my god. Glute workouts. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. This man knows what's up. He does look like a JoJo character. He's also, oh man, I'm totally blocking him. Hold on. Let me make myself disappear. Because this dude also is wearing the JoJo outfit of all chefs. Like, look at him. Miriam will never stop that pose. Yeah, sorry. I'm out of the way for... Hold on, let me get chat. Look at him. Look at his hair. It's her stance. Oh my god. He does have star hair. He has to be a JoJo reference. It's absolutely JoJo. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm coming back so that we're moving on to the next screen. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. You worked in a kitchen and you can say that Van's jacket is not up to code? Oh my god. KFC knew what they were doing. The fact that they made this just makes it like all top tier. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, See you later, losers. What is this? As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. His name's Pop? Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. Carbon, thank you so much for cheering 100 biddies. What happened the night of February 7th, 1889? Who in the Five Nights at Freddy's puppet? That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Oh my god. Hi, Pop. I'm Wendy. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Wendy's kind of a bitch. Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. He looks like Teru. Is it just me or is he kind of cute? Miriam, no! What? I think it's just you. Yes, this is really legitimately, it's called I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a dating simulator. Or something like that. It's called I Love You, Colonel Sanders, some. But yeah. Oh, Wendy. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. What the fuck? A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable! Now. Oh my fucking god. Quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL? Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere. Oh my god, the fucking cherry blossoms. The fucking Colonel Sanders is about to enter our goddamn classroom. Wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone should close the window. And then he walks in. With the fucking, do cherry blossoms just travel around him? If you don't get free KFC from this, break up with Sanders. Oh my god. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him, if it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Professor Dog before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. This feels like I'm reading really cursed ASMR to you guys, FYI. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. Feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be sweaty, sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melt into a puddle and evaporates entirely. I have to whisper that? Oh no, Vibla. Just keep going? Oh god. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you? Oh no. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. I don't know who this is. Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. I fucking hate him so much. Oh no. Please, use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? Take the handkerchief? Refuse the handkerchief. We're gonna take the handkerchief. You stretch out your hand, And Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. Wow. It's so beautiful. You hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has his natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Play hard to get? Oh my god. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable, tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Shimkin Cologne? Oh my god. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Oh god, quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Wow. Cool. The class bursts into laughter. Amazing. Thank you for lurking. Oh my god, were you looking up official KFC cologne? They do have scented candles. Oh my god. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Amazing. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Oh my god. Oh. Well, thank you for hanging out, Shar. I appreciate it. Have fun, enjoy the food. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Damn. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Beef treat, rubber ball, chicken snack?
Thank you.
I hate pizza with pineapple 88. Hello, welcome. Chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. It only makes sense. It's a KFC dating sim. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well, well, well. I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of worn doggy drool. I really love how we're covered in our own sweat and dog drool. And now we smell like chicken. You see those students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Wendy, there's still a seat here. Seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me if you're interested. I have to choose between my best friend and my love interest? Oh my god. What do you guys think? The spit and sweat will add a special nuance to my cooking? I kind of feel like it's a dating sim. I feel like our end goal is that we're trying to like get with Colonel Sanders. I would say bang, but I don't think KFC actually makes Colonel Sanders bangable. I think the most we can do is like lewd hand holding. Would I like a poll? We can do a poll real quick. We can make it a quick poll. Besto friendo? Maybe we should just always hang out with our best friend. Friends before lover? Chicks before dicks? I don't know, there is that secret ending. Screw her, sit next to Daddy Sanders. Oh my goodness. Hi, Victor. Lewd hand holding? Yeah, you know, lewd hand holding. All right, guys, help me choose. Who am I sitting with? Am I sitting by Colonel Sanders or sitting by my best friend? Yes. Poll is live. Help me choose. I'm curious. The Colonel is winning by 1 vote. That's a quick poll. All I'm saying, sit next to Miriam, and the only kind of only kind of bone I'm getting is in the chicken. Oh my god. You misspelled his name? Oh well, it's okay. We know who you're talking about. How do you lewd handhold? Is hand slang the kids are using nowadays for something? No, it's just the inherent act of hand holding is so lewd. That's the joke. Oh. It seems like. There we go. Someone spoiled it? You made it so it wasn't a tie? Rip bestie. Oh my god, Cloudy. Well, Colonel Sanders won. Rude? Sorry, bestie. You moved to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. It's all good. Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. Chaos is a culinary school ladder. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. On the first day of school of a 3-day semester? Oh my lord. Hello, Dyron. Yay, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharp. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and point B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely, looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to slam down feather. That's right. Oh my god. Oh, it's realistic. I had a pop quiz worth 10% of my final grade on my first day. Holy crap. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat? A pancake that looks like a silly face? Okay. Is Sprinkles a good boy? No? Yes, he's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He's the best boy. That's right! Oh my god, we're acing this, guys. Your total score is? We're so good at school, guys. You're down for Camel? Fun fact, it is one of the first game I tested on my current project at work. That is amazing. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? No. You look up and see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Aw, diggity Wendy, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow. The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. What is this, by the way? Oh, it's the menu. Okay, we'll just keep going. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. All of those wrinkles really turn them on in my brain. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. I wonder if you could romance this student. It's a dating sim, but I'm sure we can date people aside from Colonel Sanders. Everyone cheers. But shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed. That smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented. But were the rumors true? Jesus Christ, those arms! Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. His character design is up there. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. This gives me, like, Food Wars vibes. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. Exploding clothes? Oh yeah. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper just scribbling notes as fast as they can. I'm sure there is fan art. It only makes sense. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him! That's not how that works, but... He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick bird. You wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Go back to JoJo? Yeah, and I was just, like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants them all to herself. This is the kind of stuff you find in the deep dark corners of Reddit or 4chan, but this was made by the KFC people! Look at the size of that heel on her shoe. Oh, please. Well, Van Man, the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. Takes one bite, and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Why are there drumsticks on her thighs? I have no idea. No, they're like a print on her skirt for some reason. His hair. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Oh my god. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. This is very much Food Wars. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment, trying to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart is swim toward the light! The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? Are men just flavors? After tasting this food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. He just put... I don't know how to pronounce that. Psilocybin? He just drugged everyone. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second? Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? If paprika, a woman, can be considered a spice, then I argue men can be flavors? Oh my god. Can I give you a minor backwards spoiler? Yeah, sure. I don't care. This is a 2-hour dating, so I don't mind so much. I appreciate it, Crows. The special ingredient is angel dust. Swimming was fatal? That's hilarious. Ha ha ha. How bold to come out and ask. What's your spice character identity? Ooh, if you could be any type of spice, what spice would you be? Great question. I'll have to think on that. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. You have to do it like twice, but you just straight up die? Oh my god. Hello, King Brutal, welcome in. I wonder if this is a story of how the Wendy's classic chicken sandwich was born? You restart the whole dating sim? Oh my god. Well, it's a good, they have like a fast forward option. It's like up here at the top, but that's probably why. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. Wendy's out here leaking secrets to Colonel Sanders. I feel like I would be cilantro because you either love it or get a soap taste. Oh, that's great. The whole lineup of Dragon Ball Z characters named after spices, though. We got my friend to kill himself in KFC Dating Simulator, which is pretty much peak gaming. I mean, I automatically killed myself in KFC Dating Simulator. So I do feel that that is peak gaming. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Because our semesters are only 3 days long. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aww.
You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. People don't like it, sounds like a genetic problem. I love that. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you'd searched. Is Wendy flirting? Oh yeah. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. Find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It's a plankton? Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure out now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength, wow him with a big idea, to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up, be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. Oh my god. Flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I know, I was like, I don't normally ever read that word ever anywhere. I appreciate the compliment, Wendy. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no! We have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally. Oh my god, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you bounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner?
Aww.
Sure, Wendy. I'll prepare our station. Oh no! Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. No, I feel so bad! Hello, new partner. Beep boop. I know, poor Miriam. Oh my, 2 potential partners? I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Dude, honestly, I low-key feel like Clank would be better than Pop. Wendy did say pounces on UX3. So funny. Pop seems like he would fuck up her food creation. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Oh boy. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzzt. Issue? I hardly know you. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Oh, I think they're gonna be besties too. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? This game's sense of humor is goated. It's pretty great. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's is mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. And by that I mean it's my sense of humor. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. This is so fucking funny. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off of my man. Someone call for me? Fucking Van Van. When does the anime adaptation come out? I feel like people would legit watch this if this was like an OVA. Ah, no, jeez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Wendy's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Oh my god, he's crying! No! Poor guy. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Wendy was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. How did he peel those potatoes so fast? He probably looked at them and they undressed. Hi, Mike, what's up? Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together with a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Hello, Shadow Prince. Welcome in. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. I kind of feel like it'd be shitty to turn to Miriam when we fucking abandon her for Colonel Sanders, so I think we should commit. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm they are on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A business and respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took Wendy as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Yo, he passed the test! Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Wendy's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles and hope that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. This is so fucking funny. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be proud. Colonel Sanders holds out his spork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork. And for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling a sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Oh God. Van, do something, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Wendy. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I has potatoes face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes. Why the fuck is it on an axe? Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus. I love that. Braised tentacle of octopus. In my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe. Blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. It also has a star. You've ignored me for far too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. That's a power move. Fling food on your enemy's face and clean it off them. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten! I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! What the fuck? He just died in the middle of class? Okay. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. Yo, what the? You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Ghost of students? Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all this nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? For real? Oh, sorry. Like, for real? Oh, come on. Follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school... What the fuck? It's nighttime already? Okay. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. This is a weird dog and Ropa stream. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Oops. Looked out of it. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Wendy? There's something I need to tell you. Oh my fucking god. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream. Day and night. Never stopping. Never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights. Like, so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story! Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that! I also saw you kill that guy? What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him, we're talking about me! Me, I'm the hero! What is happening? This is just happening. Like, this just appeared. The Spork monster appeared. Oh my god. The Spork monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. It's a JoJo reference? It's a hollow? How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid. Be very afraid of me. Because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. Hello, Cal. Welcome in. What will you do? Attack, defend. I love this. Attack. You decide to go on the attack. But he lifted so many weights and then just ran. I know. What a coward. If you're enjoying this, you might enjoy Sucker for Love Cthulhu Dating Sim. I'm gonna make a note. That's hilarious. Cthulhu Dating Sim. Sucker for Love. Not the Cthulhu suck. My mom was watching you? What? While I'm reading a KFC dating sim? That's really embarrassing. I do also have the bird dating sim. I think that someone bought it for me. Yes, how to pull boyfriend. Hold on, let me copy this. I am so embarrassed. She was laughing at my expressions. Well, I'm glad I can be entertaining for her. I'm playing a Colonel Sanders dating sim. That one was really popular back in the day. Apparently it's unironically good. That's amazing. Oh boy. All right, well now we're on the offensive. Which attack will you use? There's only one, apparently. Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love. 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster's feeling really threatened by your attack. Oh boy. Spork Monster focuses their mastermind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. Bigger, larger, more intimidating. How will you respond? What if we defend? You decide to defend. Which defense will I use? Trepidation? Hold your head between your hands and mutter, this is not happening, this is not happening. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Oh shit! Spork Monster uses Utility Tensile? You take 2 damage. If you take much more damage, you're not gonna survive the battle. We gotta attack. Cook with love. Oh boy. God, I don't know if I should have attacked or been defending the whole time. Spork Monster's using cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Oh god, feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens? Pot pie power pinch? It does 10 damage. Spork Monsters defeated? Colonel Sanders is from Hyrule. Oh my god. Which Dragon Quest DLC is this? Does he put on his robe and a wizard hat? You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, finish him, or spare this wretched beast. Let's spare him. You managed to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast, long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast! And don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this. And I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. Blood Ninja casts level 99 Chicken of the Infinite? Oh my god. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magical spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. The name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. You just pass out. The image of— oh shit! He took us home? How does he know where we live? The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. Too old of an internet reference? Oh no. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Oh boy, wow. You're awake on day 2, and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories? Or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? Probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork Monster, she launched us into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. Thinking maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there? Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am, with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school. The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great! Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great! You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient. Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petals. And that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it would be much use to anyone. I feel like this is implying that there were drugs in those spices, yes. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? She's gonna share it with someone else. We're gonna make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about? It was Eye of Newt. I know. Sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Hey Miriam, have you ever tried cooking with salvia? Oh god. Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you could ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders! He's arriving at school! On a horse! Stand back and admire his majestic glory or run to him? Ooh, I don't know if he's riding on a horse. But being on the offensive has been very, fruitful, so maybe we're gonna run to him. We decided that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you onto the back of a stallion and you'll ride away together and I'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel! Oh no, it does surprise the horse! Your sudden move would surprise the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. Oh no! In the darkness, you see a vision. Death! Wendy, I'm here to deliver you a message! If you forget the world could end, what is this? Trapped in a realm? A great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... We didn't die. Nice. But before you can continue, you're suddenly awake. Oh, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He rouses you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes or lean in for a kiss. Okay, we don't need to be too forward. Maybe you shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who's in the wrong here. But one thing's for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. Amazing. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Amazing. When you enter the classroom, you can see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad? Try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder. But he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mine your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Uh-oh. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ain't you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary schools. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt. Use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they were hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's a book! Just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Oh my god. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Man's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. Oh, you watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Just womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Dude. Clank's got insults. Fan Fan jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Fan Fan, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders! These crazed men are about to come to blows! I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone is completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena. At least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly, he loves it. Sprinkle stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around. Something has him in a trance. It's a scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. This seems like inappropriate behavior for a dog professor. Down, boy, down. What? Aufstoppen? Is he speaking German? That command, shouted by Colonel Sanders, has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. That means like hop off? Maybe, yeah. When you come to, Sprinkles was holding a tray of food right in front of you.
Thank you.
Hello, Kaito. Thank you so much for subscribing for 34 months. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Hello, we're almost at 3 years. Hello, Archatum. How's the game? Like, really self-aware and hilarious, actually. How are you doing? Someone needs to get Sanders some glasses that fit. I know, right? Doesn't exist as a word? That chicken was the manager from Yakuza? Oh my god. The only thing that comes up is Colonel Sanders' dating sim? Interesting. You're about to get caught up on House of Dragons? Nice! I hope you enjoy. How was your day? Was work okay? Well, Wendy, naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, or a dog biscuit? This seems dumb. This seems not for him. I feel like this is what we have to do. A near-death experience? Are you okay? Oh my god, I am so sorry. You called in sick? Dude, yeah, rest up. Brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. Sparkles in the most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body's not prepared for the heat. Yeah, that's the only thing. The pepper is triggered. Oh god! An intense spice hallucination. Feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, ooh! This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message! Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... cough, cough. I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... cough, cough. Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. Cough. To fulfill... cough. The prophecy! Oh boy. Cough, cough. You must... You feel yourself beginning to regain consciousness. Oh man. You come to and find everyone staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth and now is gone forever! Ah, shit. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday? Work was alright, busy in the beginning, the mad boring towards the end. I'm glad tomorrow you have a half day for a doctor appointment. Oh, nice. That's good at least. I hope the doctor's appointment goes well. Monday was pretty good. It was fairly productive. Yeah. I've been helping do a whole bunch of things. Yeah. Just double checking some things. I've been helping with some things, exciting things, and doing other things. Lots of things. So all good stuff, I would say. Hope you're fine now, more or less. I'm glad. Thank you for helping Amy today. I appreciate it. Hey, anytime! I love hanging out. I love helping you guys. You guys are amazing, and I feel like you guys do so much for me. So, you know, always happy to help out. That is impressively vague. I worked on commissions, and the other thing that I spent a lot of my time during the day doing is, I don't want to talk about it publicly quite yet until it is like officially launched. It's like kind of officially launched, but there's like a couple other things that I gotta prep for it. But yeah, I'll probably talk about it at some point this week. But yeah, worked on one thing and then worked on commissions. I didn't get to cut out all the fabric I wanted because one fabric that I was going to cut out, I realized I didn't have all the measurements that I needed. And then the other one, it took me a hot second because they are a larger pair of pants than the ones that I usually make. So all that good stuff. Okay, we've already read this dialogue. You're excited for me? Thanks. I'm hoping to cut out even more stuff so I can get started on my personal projects. Because over the weekend I made a mock-up of this dress that I'm excited to make. You're excited to see me sewing again? I know, oh my god, me too! I feel like I have this fire in me that I hadn't had for the longest time. It's like really exciting. Excited to make stuff. Oh god. I almost exited out of OBS. That would have been so bad. Who am I cosplaying from this game? Oh my god. Well, people want to see me cosplay Colonel Sanders, so maybe I'll do a gender bend of Colonel Sanders. Fuel that fire. I'm trying. Come on, it's time for lunch. Did Mira cosplay from this? Who did she cosplay? Did she do the rival? The rival, I saw her and I was like, she's got like a heart titty window, dark hair, and thigh highs. And I was like, she's exactly the type of person that I want to cosplay. Could also just play it straight, get the goatee and everything. That's true, I could just do it. You will find it? Hell yeah. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. Her? This one? She looks very cosplayable. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via Time's competitive cook-off. She's cute. She has a nice design, honestly. She bad? She's got fried chicken on her thigh highs, which I think is hilarious. The level of theatrics for these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. Step up and tell them you're on! A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. Chicken staff goatee, the works? You'll find the pic? For sure. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Wendy. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court? Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Oh boy. Ow! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. It's real? Oh wow, she looks really good. I love that. That's amazing. She looks really good. I just looked at the thumbnail, but she looks amazing. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure. Now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you could really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast, if the timer runs down, leave before it's picked randomly. What temperature does water boil at? 100 degrees Celsius. That's right, but how would you ever gone to school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. What it means to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices? 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. The state of mind offers the most flavor? Vigilance, trust, gratitude? Trust. Fuck, that's wrong. I don't know, gratitude? I beg you to get it together. Get it, I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Next question. Ah, shit. Classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley's simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now it'd be great to know how to send energy. So where does it come from? A small town where big dreams are born? That's right. This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. Ow! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling? Oh God! Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. Oh Jesus. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Wendy. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you totally makes you forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to fill a traditional Victorian bathing? Oh God, what were you thinking? Get your mind back into the competition. You were stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hug. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Oh God. Sorry, I forgot the question. Me and Colonel Sanders exchanging wedding vows. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley's already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Ah, yikes. Uh-oh. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Wendy does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Wendy, no! But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Hello, freakish Winky Dink. Thanks. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Did we fuck up too many times? Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Wendy's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I am the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Wendy to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours a hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the hidden ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb. Ice cream two ways, tender nougat and pearls of blueberry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Gelée? Hello, GD. Might be because it's one of your favorite colors. This is a great color. I'm glad you like it. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. Oh, God. I don't know if we should... Should we step in? We haven't been doing so hot. But I feel like we should take action. Reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. Oh, I was saving that flavor for later. Oh no, game over! We'll try again. Sweet Jesus, are we starting from the beginning? Oh, before anyone can relax, cafeteria lights dim and your rivals. Oh shit. Yo, we get to redo this? That's kind of nice. I got to redo the battle. I know. 11. Okay. State of mind? Vigilance? Also wrong. So it is gratitude. I got it. Small town. Silence is the sound of success. When they taste your clicking, they'll be so taken with it they'll be unable to speak. Oh boy, but Colonel Sanders always going to... Colonel Sanders is always going to get us, I feel like. That's fine. Okay, so we do have to internalize the rage we feel. Are we trying to seduce Colonel Sanders? Yes. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames? Does this also fail? You run to the quad to be alone? Oh, okay. Our eyebrows burned off, and now we run to the quad. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. He was riding a horse. It's Colonel Sanders! He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. Yeah, because your eyes burst into flames. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I don't know is that how you pronounce it? Obstetrician? I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight, and I lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. He survived. For a while, anyhow. I didn't know. I wonder if these are true things about the real Colonel Sanders. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. Hello, JVB. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the mule tender one is true. I honestly have no idea, so it could be true. He was indeed a mule tender and never actually a colonel. That's so funny. As Colonel Sanders changed his focus, you could see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork monster. Borko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Oh, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there were no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see? I don't believe it. You were a human once? Well, no. I was a golden retriever. But I was still a student. Till one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Wendy, together I'm sure we can defeat them. I'm back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite! Ew! You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like. Sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. He had no hair. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Babies don't have hair, but he always had a goatee. There's also a chicken here I'm kind of blocking, but you can see his feet. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. I'm pretty sure this is probably one of those KFC candles right here. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation or keep it a secret? We're gonna reveal it! You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Magnificent! Together, you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. We're totally making all the KFC sides. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotion. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. I want to look at the chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy? Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was still alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." The candle? A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. You woke up really out of it and use shampoo instead of face wash when taking a shower, so it's been a Monday. Oh. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of '69? No. It's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... Oh boy. Are we looking at everything? Oh my god, it's a fucking comb? I didn't know what I was looking at. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color, it's actually made of spun silver. Oh my god, there's a door? What's this safe? This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment. What number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens and inside it you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? What? I know the music's very the silver fox himself. What's behind this door? You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. This is really creepy to do in someone's home. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh, crap's a jacket! I forgot to take it off. You decide that now is your moment to make a big move? Oh my god! Should we make a move on him in his home? You tell him you're cold, you fess up and tell the truth. Hello, Zan. I don't know. What's the truth? We were snooping and I don't understand what the difference is. Well, I guess just tell him we have feelings or actually do something. Let's just tell him the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. Oh boy, I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. Stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Wendy? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk later into the night and drift off into a slumber. We're just spending the night at his house? So we were like rejected, then we just came back and now we're dating? I don't know. Dream sequence! Oh boy. You wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell! Oh boy. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Blank. Some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous! He tastes Colonel Sanders' food and takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're a perfect match? How presumptuous! My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence. Such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Flatter him or take him down a peg? We're gonna flatter him, you know? We might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could it be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Oh my god, what? Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, but now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date! Yeah, I mean, we were about to run on him last night, then we decided to come back, and then we stayed up all night talking, and then I guess we just ran out on him in the morning. Homegirl makes some questionable decisions when we're on control of her, but also, we definitely killed her. So, I think I can believe that. Since I'd been partnered up with Clink, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better keep your dials turned and polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. What? Did Did you just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And now, I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. God damn it, Miriam! If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. Wendy, you hussy! Focus on school! After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways? What? Are we no longer besties? A lot's happening this final day of the semester. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dips, too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school? There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Wendy. Suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Wendy, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure it'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? What about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Wendy. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Wendy. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel from that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Wow, that's that book? Looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open it to a page? Oh god. Covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I can use this spell here that says it will erase anyone. Anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That's nuts. That is way too drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like, anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Hello, Marth. Welcome in. Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. No, don't use the book! You've got a memory-erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. What? Cast a certain spell? Don't do it! You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog bump coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry, or dogs can be unpredictable. We can wait. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. It's a squirrel moment. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs through the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? He better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professorial tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Wendy, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, but before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by worst sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. Good night, Cloudy. Thank you for hanging out. I think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger. Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you have to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan. J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Beep were. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain. We're off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beep. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. My god. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay? Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay? Okay? I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe, sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup. Miriam Wendy, the ultimate chip. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed Man-Man, and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Wendy's famous chicken pot pie. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. BRB! The only good thing about this game?
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
That is the worst line I've ever heard. Wow. I struggled through one of the worst boss fights of my entire life, and all I got was this cheesy one-liner. The best line in existence, immortalized in the Hall of Fame. Oh my god. That's fair, Maze.
This was my mother's. Now I'm giving it to you.
The voice crack. With a voice crack. To dispel it? Power of Grayskull. Hello? Oh. We're supposed to walk.
It's working. She was right.
By the power
Come,
of
let us finish
Grayskull. Yeah. I was like, Hello, hi, Big Dojo. What's up? I think a hot dog's a sandwich. It's kind of like a taco. So that was the one. Camera's so close.
It's okay, we're gonna show you your step.
Oh! Oh, man! Damn! With the can! That was nuts. That was an amazing match.
Oh,
Man. That was incredible.
GG, Sarah, though. Valiant.
Okay, I'm back. I hope you're ready for more Colonel Sanders. I'm trying to blast through this because I want to play Final Fantasy XIV. So the best line in existence? Was it DMC1? I wouldn't be surprised. Thanks. Alright, after practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do... Patrick Phoenix, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, Dyron. Have a good day at work, GD. Your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Wendy, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Fess up about your practice dish. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than just visualizing. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. It's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. This makes me want chicken pot pie. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Hello, Javier, welcome in. The moment of truth. Wow, it's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. No time left. The final showdown's about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese, plus the pot pie you've been practicing, are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. She's a weapon. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, registered trademark fried chicken. The intensity of this room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone's calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Excuse me. It's really funny looking at this entire stage. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty bitty pot of broth. Best friend Baster Blaster! Not Baster. Baster Blaster? Yeah. Van Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid! What? Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! Even a Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point cooking, chicken cooking technique. Wow. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? Excuse me. It's singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct? Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? No! Do it the hard way! Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms and gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Wendy. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Wendy, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam's at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up, and where in the world did she get I have new from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve the Spork Monster. Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork Monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off. But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. You mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. See what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it. Sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch this dance. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I'd fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Give up? Oh my god, you summon extra power from deep down within yourself. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Wendy, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you could do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. Don't worry, dear Wendy. You have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and the time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying! Sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Chicken tenders do sound really nice. Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing as how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCS AL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whir beep or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish. I made... Oh my god, look at it. Tender udon noodles and savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny narutomaki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Hello, Patrick Phoenix. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Wendy, for helping me to believe in myself. Van Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made... uni, over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different color type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof, woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in. Tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this! It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified? For glamour? Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight and a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. Oh my god. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food. At cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Wendy? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and I did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we're having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. Hello, main prince. Welcome in. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last time you've heard of me, either. This class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. Yeah, Ashley's name is spelled super dramatically. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone's graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get the groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. Oh god. DJ Dog is in the house? He's still wearing his chef outfit. You know that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were still the villains. Look at his outfit! Oh my god, I'm covering him. Wait, hold on. Look at his outfit, guys! Look at that! I, like, want that tank top. That's hilarious. It's angry and happy at the same time. Dude, the mac and cheese, chicken cheese? That bowl sounds so good right now. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He is totally mellowed out. Patton Oswalt KFC bit. I will watch it at some point.
Wait.
KFC famous bowls. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refer me to my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone's too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. She looks so cute! Look at her little bow. Red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? You're reminded of it by the bowl of mac and cheese? It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had a mail directly to your father. Figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school. Not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. Oh boy. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who's arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Well, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually felt like I knew this whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are. Clank. Hello, Griffos. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful stream. We are just wrapping up the Colonel Sanders dating sim. It is quite a time. I hope your D2 session went really well. I will be playing Final Fantasy XIV after this. For the people who are new, hi, my name's Steph. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I play all sorts of games, obviously by Colonel Sanders, Final Fantasy XIV after. I also play a lot of Soulsborne games and like classic RPGs. Hi there, how's was your stream? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear that she's managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. Portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. I appreciate that every time he appears on screen, there's cherry blossoms. Howdy, classmates! Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting on the edge of the dance floor. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Wendy? I couldn't help but wonder. Was our final exam team up purely an act of strategy, carried out by two cunning chefs? Or was it something more? I'm afraid I can't answer that question directly. Instead, I'd like to ask you a question of my own. May I have this do-si-do? Colonel Sanders extends his hand toward you, and you feel a surge of energy jump off the tip of his fingers. His hand. The hand of a master chef, so dedicated to the craft of fine cookery, so tender, yet refined, so milky smooth, fingers like finely battered drumsticks, turned in flour, soaked in buttermilk, dusted with exotic spices. But they do not reach for tongs, a knife, or even a spork. Tonight, they reach for you. And though our feet may tire of dancing, I believe that this is just the beginning of our steps together. I know the way that this is written is hilarious. Colonel Sanders, Will you not only join me on the dance floor, but in the kitchen as my co-chef and partner, both in business and in life? You gasp. Could it be? I think we fucking got it, guys. Is he really saying me and you together? Ever since I met you, my dream has changed. It's not enough to simply open the world's greatest chain of fried chicken restaurants. No. Even then, my life would be incomplete without you by my side. So what do you say, partner? I say, I love you, Colonel Sanders. It's the title of the game! I won the game after losing it immediately. The end! It took us about, 2 hours, 30 minutes, and 53 seconds. See? This game's literally officially sanctioned by KFC. Oh shit, it's loud as balls. Okay. We're not doing that because it'll be super duper loud. Well, we did it, guys! We completed the KFC dating sim. I will probably look up the secret ending. However, I'm going to exit here because I only have like 45 minutes to play Final Fantasy XIV, which is nuts.